Hello to my fellow history friends, history fans, people with curious minds that like to learn. We are on day 2 of the Hardships of War. And the question today is true or false? In order to eat, soldiers often pillaged food from farmers. And the answer to that is very much true. And in fact, it gets to the point we have what's called a forage war. So this is in New Jersey. And what Washington is doing is he realizes that the British desperately need supplies. In fact, here's a quote. The old saying, and I'll show you this picture, an army marches on its stomach applied as much to the horses of the British troops as it did to the soldiers themselves. Washington understood this well as he disrupted and cut off vital supplies. So basically, when the British would send out people to forage, basically, which means get supplies both for their animals and also for themselves from local farmers, they would often be ambushed by Washington. And it says down here, a British commissary officer noted that the excursions which the garrison made for forage were often attended with fatal consequences. But keep in mind that Washington dealt with the same thing. He also didn't have great supply lines, and he had to rely on local foraging, which often made people very unhappy. There were patriots and loyalists all around, and anytime a giant army comes in and wants supplies, you're going to end up with some conflicts. So he also faced difficulties and had to forage himself for his troops. Anyway, thanks for letting me share. I will see you tomorrow.